Hello everybody, my name is and welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Kaiserreich as Sweden, now the Swedish Commune. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we just had a military coup. It failed, so now the SSV are the ones in charge of radical socialists. We got a nice little picture of some mountains back here, so that's quite nice. Non-aggression pact with Britain and the French, and can we actually join the Internationale? We can, after June of 1937. Which we're going to do. So we're going to get our better rifles getting done. We're still going to need a lot of artillery pieces, but, you know, that should resolve itself eventually. So again, it's 1937. Let's get our production efficiency caps going up. So luckily, there actually was not a civil war. There was just a coup d'etat, which didn't actually go anywhere. So Nej took 2 states. That's not a big surprise. I'm pretty sure Nej always wins. I don't think I've ever seen them actually lose. Oh, Iran has actually gone radical socialist. Okay, that's fine. The crisis situation has improved further. Black Monday, fantastic. I don't even know why we would really be getting the effects of Black Monday anymore, but that's fine. So the total reign of terror. That's been settled in the field. Attempt to react people on the field. Restrain them for what they may be. We are not barbarians. So party popularity of totalism? Why would totalism go up? Everyone else goes down. Manpower gets... Okay, removes national political instability. I don't want to go totalist. So we are going to restrain them as much as we possibly can. Well, they basically got rid of every other party ideology except for the Social Democrats and all them. So it looks like the radical socialists are still the ones with the most power. And that's fine. It did get rid of political instability though, which I'm assuming was probably a not great modifier. Reactionary resistance. Black Monday. You think it wouldn't really matter anymore? I'm guessing one of these might actually just remove it. Replace Black Monday with rapid collectivization. Base stability. These are both, are they both stability? Yes, they are. Oh, stability is only at 12%. It's not fantastic, I would say. So interwar artillery has been researched. So let us go for construction speed. Right now we're using 11 factories, building more civilian stuff, which is nice. And you guys also have modifiers. So what do I want to do? A winter expert. You know what? That's actually probably useful, considering where the hell we are in the world. We're going to get that guy some points there. You can't upgrade it all. You can be upgraded. So let's go for an infantry expert. Because generally, infantry is what makes up most of the army. But I think that is completely a-okay. Yeah, so the response to Black Monday is basically completely gone. These are still going to load or finish. Well, that's fine. Improve workers' conditions, propaganda efforts. So lower all these things for now. So yeah, so after June, well, we're in February. I don't think the French should say no. Jack Reed's been assassinated. Interesting. Okay. So what that basically means is the United States, if they've assassinated one of the leaders, will cause that faction to not rise up. Again, to me, that seems a little bit backwards. Like, you think if they assassinated the leader, they would be more likely to rise up. So right now, basically, because they killed Jack Reed, the CSA will not rise up at all. But the American Union state will. And then the Pacific states, instead of rising up, will join the American Union states. At least that's how I believe it should go. Again, to me that makes no sense. The CSA should be the ones to rise up, and because, you know, they killed their leader. And the American Union state should not rise up because it'll be like, oh, you know, they side with us against syndicalism. So, yeah, to me it makes no sense whatsoever. He'll declare the government illegitimate. That's fine. So there's apparently going to be a civil war. We'll see how that goes. Again, still think it's backwards. It makes no sense. They'll not have a non-aggression pact. We don't have 20 divisions to start sending in volunteers. And how's Russia actually doing? Well, I mean, they're getting pushed back pretty far against the Japanese. So, well, you know, we'll see what actually happens there. Yeah, so it's 39% party popularity. As soon as we have improved our infantry, we'll be able to start to We'll replace the conservative army leadership with Holmquist's army. Are you Holmquist? I just know because you haven't no, you're Thornell. You're Holmquist. Okay. Serbia is crowned King Alexander II. He is a who are you? Region of Serbia, 2 decades. King Peter I. That's all fine and good. Did Romania ever do anything about Hungary? No, they're gonna nationalize the oil industry. We'll see how that works out for them. I don't know if Austria or anything can actually intervene if they nationalize the oil. I'm not 100% on that. So land doctrine research speed goes down by 20%. We get a bonus research to 2 things. Our leader experience gain plus 10% and 1% more recruit population, which I think is quite nice. And after that, of course, we're going to go down these ones. Again, 14 days, 28 days, pretty cheap. The final sentence of Salah Gang. In the summer of last year, a gang led by whoever this dude is was arrested for murder. Soon the investigations reached nationwide front news, so they turned out that the gang was not only guilty of murders dating all the way back to 1931, but also because it ran more or less like an occult group that went under the nickname the Magic Circle. Leader and its conspirators were sent to court the other day. Most of them to life in prison, but the leader was considered so mentally ill that he was sentenced to close psychiatric care. Many people outraged and would have wanted to see Sigel Nelson put away for good. Political power goes up. You know, most respect to court's decision. Closed case, it is. That's fine. So we can improve worker conditions. Factory output goes down a little bit, but we get some more stability, which I think we desperately need. There we go. So we got our modern infantry. Let us go for restore public order because that one only takes 14 days. That's significantly faster than the 28 days. American United States has declared war on the United States. Did the CSA join with them? They actually did not. I thought they were supposed to. Peace deal between the United States has signed. I don't think that means Canada will get involved whatsoever with this. You know, like New England won't secede, and I'm pretty sure they still probably own the Panama Canal. Oh no, Panama actually took the Panama Canal. I'm sure. Oh, Hawaii also declares their independence. Strange. Okay. I thought they actually would have stayed aligned with the United States government, but apparently not. And I'm pretty sure MacArthur's not in charge here, right? No, it is still Garner. So how many troops do you have? You have 21 to 37 troops. But this United States has significantly more. They have Entente advisors fighting for America. Assassination fallout. Negative 25% penalties to attacking the American United States. That's pretty bad. So we can control the press, 56 days, so let's just get even more stability. I think that is going to be necessary. Because I want my construction speed to go up at least a little bit, please. Thank you very much. And then we'll go after this. I guess these means with production? Rapid collectivization modifier will remove when we redistribute the wealth. And Stater. Redistribute the wealth. And then World Revolution. Okay. I mean, that all seems fine to me. 1937 Spartacade. Glorious day for the working man. Sure, why not? Oh, please go back there. Thank you. And I don't feel there's ever a need to invade a lot. 70% surrender progress. So I guess it's not that somebody else is invading Finland. Like if Russia declared war on Finland or something like that, then we can intervene and try to take a launch for ourselves. But I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll see what happens with the Russian Republic. Again, you know, they're fighting a 3-front war, but you know, last time the Russian AI held out pretty well. So it's kind of a coin flip there, I would say. Gets the event, fate of the press, governmental status, economic system. Well, let's go for 14 days. Let's see some means of production. We'll get rid of the Black Monday modifier. We got a few medals, but not enough for our team to be the winner. Very sad days. I mean, there's only like 4 countries in this, isn't there? Like, I don't know what the problem is. So it's 1937. Artilleryville, 1939. We do have a bonus for these ones. Yeah, 170, 170. So we either go for superior firepower, or we go for grand battle plan. I think we're going to go for superior firepower, 90 days. Because again, our army is quite small. The Second Internationale has been formed. I'm not really too concerned with that whatsoever. Yeah, so 6 divisions here. Denmark doesn't have a large army. So in the case we do go to war with them, it's not a... Syndicalism spreads to the Philippines. Instead of Social Republic of Philippines declared war on Germany's Asia. Sure, why not? How's the Indo-Chinese Union doing, by the way? They're doing okay. I don't know why they declared war on Germany's Asia. Maybe to help out the Indo-Chinese Union? Honestly, I'm not too sure. So we can end Stater, which is... Which modifier? It is... this one here. Stability goes out. Yeah, getting another 10% stability would be nice for 56 days. So let us go with that one there. So what do you actually do? Political power gain goes down. Construction speed, factory output, document output, and efficiency cap all go down. Syndicalist revolution in Switzerland. Nicaragua's declared war on Honduras. Was it not in Switzerland? Am I crazy? Bends to France. Referendum abolishes federal government. Huh, I thought... Reclaim the nation. I mean, they're still market liberal, so I don't really know... Was it not them? I'm very confused. CNTFA is also decided to form. So Spain did not avoid the Civil War. It just hasn't fired off quite yet. American Union State looks like they're doing a pretty swell job over in the United States. Again, what are we going to research? Research efficiency gain plus 10%. Is mid-1937. Let's build one radar station, because I basically never research radars. And there's always, like, at some point we're like, oh, it would be really nice to have a radar station right now. Okay, so monthly population still going quite well. CNT is declared war on Carlos Spain. Civil War. Greece has joined in with the Belgrade Pact. Spain is Civil War. Baltic United Duchies declared war on Estonia. Oh, there's so many. There's so many pop-ups. Okay, Belgrade Pact. The United Baltic Duchies declared war on 2 countries trying to get their independence. Spanish Civil War. Iron God Romania joined the Belgrade Pact. Okay, that's fine. So the Baltic Duchies at war with 2 different countries. Are they going to call in? No, they will not call in Germany whatsoever. So we'll see what happens there. We also got, you know, these 3 guys fighting it all out as well. Of course, I don't have enough troops to actually send volunteers. I'm going to train in 2 infantry divisions. Also train up a cavalry division. I don't think they need the artillery, though. I think that's just going to slow them down. And we don't even have any tanks, so that's not going to do anything. Carlos Spain is going to war on the Kingdom of Spain. 1937 Dutch elections. Oh, the rise of far left. Okay, who did they vote in? I'm not too sure yet. We'll see. The response, Black Monday. Yes, so that's still going. Propaganda efforts. Got a few more days so we can end Stater. CNTFIA is already looking like they're not doing so hot. They have a non-aggression pact with the French and the British, but I don't think it really matters too much. Yeah, I mean, Bruce declared war in Ecuador, sure. Who cares? Like, that's so meaningless to everybody. Okay, so it looks like the Baltic Duchy is going to win. At least that is what it's looking like at the moment. So we have a bunch of free civilian factories, actually, which is quite nice. So let us build up 2 military factories in the middle of Sweden. You know, try to militarize somewhat. Also, I think we should be... yeah, we can join the Internationale now. There we go. France has accepted. Hurrah! There we go. So we are now part of the Internationale. You know, surrounding the Germans somewhat. Also having a border with the Finns, which actually might mean they're going to put more troops on this border with us, because we're now in 2 factions that are, you know, against each other. You know, we'll see how this actually plays out. Help our South American brothers. I mean, of course, it does mean that we're kind of at the whims somewhat of what the French do. If the French go to war with Germany, like, really early, then That kind of might screw us over somewhat. I'm hoping that it does not. We can already see Finland's already deployed significantly more troops up on this border region with us. Okay, we have another research slot. So what can we do in 1937? Well, let's actually get some landing crafts, because we're going to definitely need those against the Germans, I imagine, at some point. You know, I don't see a way that we could avoid that. Okay, so Sautère is going to be done in about 8 more days. Latvia is definitely going to capitulate. There's no question about that whatsoever. We can already see that the French do have some troops here, aligned with the Russians. The Russian army is pretty big. And, they are split against 3 different fronts. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I think the Russian Republic is, in the end, going to lose. Okay, so we ended out there. We can't redistribute the wealth to be a socialist economy. So, we won't do anything else. Civilian factories, I don't think we even need those. Getting the oil will be nice, but I don't think it's really necessary at this exact moment. Ski infantry would be quite good. Anything with navy and aircraft, I just don't care about. This entire part of the tree doesn't even exist. We don't even need to look at this. So let us go for the socialist economy, because we would like to get rid of this modifier as fast as possible, because that's it's pretty bad for us, to say the least. Also, can I move my boats to be somewhere less, I think, at risk of being destroyed by the Germans? Argentina has declared war on the Patagonians. Yeah, so the Argentinian war has begun. Qing has declared a war on somebody else. This guy, I believe. Yes, so they're now at war. We'll see how that goes. It looks like the Indo-Chinese Union is doing quite well. Okay, the Bulgarian war has also begun. I believe it's declared a war on everyone down here, just at war with everybody else. So yeah, South America is just kind of a clusterfuck. There are wars all over the place, civil wars everywhere. How many wars are actually going on right now? Oh, that's a significant amount. So I probably I'm trying to slowly militarize my army back up. It's going okay. I'm gonna add 2 more cavalry divisions actually, because we're probably gonna need those, I think, to try to quickly take objectives. Indo-Chinese Union has. I'm assuming they've won. Yes, they have. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is Ho Chi Minh. Oh, no, it's not Ho Chi Minh. Never mind. I think I got this confused last time as well. But no, they've won. We'll see if maybe they join the Internationale, but I don't know if they actually can. I think they can join up like the Union down here. Mexico's actually joining the Internationale as well. But we're the Commune and these guys can actually form a faction, I think. Yeah, so welcome into our little faction. It's going quite well, I would say. So what can we research at this exact one? We can keep going out. Oh, that's 337 days. That is quite expensive. So it's August. Let's go for one of the resource gained techs. I think that should be a-okay. We're gonna have about 30 more days until we can get the focus done. I mean, CNT is doing okay. I mean, they've lost a handful of territories, but they have gained some here. St. Elizabeth have prevailed in the Ukraine. Kingdom of Spain looks like they're going to... I think they're definitely going to be the losers here. And now the question is... I don't know why Khrushchev is sending people to the Russian Republic, but I'm guessing that's just kind of a holdover. Germany can declare war on this, on Ukraine, which I think can start the Second Weltkrieg. Like, it is entirely possible. But I think it's going to be a good time to actually end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not to give a thumbs down. Subscribe, and goodbye.